Afternoon everyone, I am Sheila Rose the Cuizon. So today we are going to tackle about website evaluation criteria. So when we say website, also written as a website, it is a collection of web pages and related content that is identified by a common domain name and published in at least one web server. So example of this is wikipedia.org, google.com, and amazon.com. As a students in teacher education, we spend longer time in the internet to do our schoolwork, homework, and other research activities. So if we are looking at specific knowledge or specific information, it can create confusion in our part kung saan tayo na site hahanap ng tamang information or data na kailangan natin. So according to Abdullah 1998, he suggests the following checklist derived from the summary of criteria for evaluating website. So may 6 na criteria for evaluating website. So first is the technical consideration, purpose, content, authorship and sponsorship, functionality, and design. So we talk first the technical consideration. So technical consideration, it is a check if the website vital features like visual or animations are present, can be applied to the subject matter using the technologies you have access to. A few sites need more sophisticated browsers. So technical consideration include among others the website features capabilities such as use of graphics and animations relevant to the subject. So when we say technical consideration, it involves the source of language, skill, of sense of our organization in the website. So second is the purpose. The objective of a website should be obvious and its content should demonstrate that purpose. Purpose or the objective of the website should be clearly stated and it should support purpose, whether the purpose is to inform, to persuade, to sell, or to entertain. So next is the content. Content on a website should be understandable, suitable, and useful to target audience. So content should be comprehensive and easily to understood by the visitor of the site. This information should be current and updated. So next is the authorship and sponsorship. The authorship and sponsorship are relevant information that should be authentic site and references or other sources of information should provided. So authorship and sponsorship are relevant information that should be authentic site. References of our sources of information should provided. Clearly mention the name of the person or group who created the website. The creator or admin of the website should offer contact information so that users can comment or post a query. Next is the functionality. Messages and directions should utilize simple, plain language that is easy to understand. So functionality covers the use of appropriate language in messages, and it should be clearly stated and easily to understood by the visitors of the site. The use of components like headers, backgrounds, and fonts should be a uniform. So next is the designs or aesthetics. The site design has to be as it should be attractive to its meant target audience. So design is one of the criteria that can hold visitors' attention. It should be simple and appealing to the intended audience. The design elements are features of the site, like the searchable database, animations, graphics, sound files, and traditional pages should be clearly labeled. So in all that I mentioned is the evaluation criteria where all elements make up a website. According to Alexander and Tate, 1996 to 1998, cited 5 criteria for evaluating web resources, namely authority, accuracy, objectivity, currency, and coverage. So first is the authority. Question: who published the document? Does the author list any credentials? Check the domain. So, find an authoritative source created by a person or organization who knows the subject, has expertise, and demonstrate credibility. Check the domain or the URL. We can also look the URL on the ending of the web pages to understand what is the purpose of the website. For example, .com. It is usually a commercial site. .org is usually an organization such as United Nations, and .edu is for educational institution. So second is the accuracy. So is the information right? Who wrote the page? Is contact information for the authors available? So accuracy of the information, it is refers to the correctness, truthfulness, and overall excellence and quality of the information. The next is the objectivity. Is the information presented with a minimum of bias? What are the goals of the website? So, find a source that was produced for the appropriate audience and understand the bias or point of view presented. Next is the currency. So, when was the website published? Is the content of the work up to date? Is the publication date is clearly indicated? So, currency, determining when an online source was published or produced, is an aspect of evaluating information. The date information was published or produced tells you how current it is or how contemporaneous it is with the topic you are researching. So next is the coverage. Are the links relevant to the topic? How much detail is there in the content? What deep are topic explored? So coverage considers the importance of the information for your research needs. A relevant information source answers your research question. To determine relevance, the purpose and bias must be understood. In fact, all aspects of evaluation must be taken into consideration to determine relevance. Find a quality source relevant for your information needs. So, let's do a recap. When evaluating a website, look for the authority of the site, check for accuracy of the information, make sure the content is current, the writer is being objective, and the content is have evidence or detail to support these statements. So, that's all. Thank you. Bye-bye.